Back, it is 6:45 on Daybreak, and new this morning, American Sign Language is gaining momentum and becoming one of the most studied languages in high school and college classrooms.
And it's also a favorite inside a Lockport elementary school. Daybreak's Alexandra Rios-Melvia visited to learn more about American Sign Language and see how it's being taught.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? Okay?
On this Tuesday morning, pre-K students at John E. Pound Elementary School are coming together not to learn about math, history, or science, but to learn a new language.
Snap your fingers, hit your side. That's dog.
While they chat, the room remains quiet.
This is a Y.
David Shannon has taught American Sign Language in Lockport for the past year and a half.
You remember this from the 1970s, not knowing one word? Now I'm teaching sign language, and I love it. We're going to do colors.
One of his students, who was a teacher in this classroom, Kelly Kirk,
this is the sign for color,
invited him to teach her students.
Kids loved it, and they retained it, and we use it all the time in my class.
She wants, what do you want?
Some words are a little bit harder to learn than others.
This is milk. Okay, it makes sense. He said, what's this? I said, that's popcorn. And they're surprised that some of the words are imitating real life.
Some students in this class sign every day.
We have a couple kids that even when they were upset or didn't want to do something, they would sign to me instead of yelling it across the room.
Grandfather.
David thinks it's worth his spare time.
I think with technology, cell phones, and social media and texting, the kids are not learning how to communicate face to face. Take one finger.
So David is bringing people together in the same room.
I've had an almost completely deaf grandmother in my class with her grandchildren so they can learn sign language together. Bathroom, very good.
This could be the solution to better communication.
They know just a few simple phrases, like, did you take your medications today?
David's goal is to teach sign language and someday make it an elective in middle and high school.
I think sign language sometimes could be a good substitute for kids that struggle in the traditional foreign languages, which is a lot of words on paper. This is expressive. And the words are not actually word for word in English, they're concepts. Right.
Sometimes you don't need all the words.
All right. Now,
just the concept.
Now I'm going to teach you the sign for egg.
Now, David normally teaches in a classroom like this one where there's two classes in one, and he went on to tell me that he plans to speak to the superintendent of the Lockport School District to see if he can make American Sign Language not an alternative, but an elective for middle and high school students. Liz and Pete, back over to you.
Very cool. All right. Thanks very much, Alex.